Hey, welcome in, everybody. I love that intro. Nerd Slap
too.
does an excellent job.
So good.
We have a pretty light panel at the moment, but I think people are going to trickle in late. Speak of the devil, we got Nerd Slap on his way in. And so we have a little bit of memes to go over, a little bit of Kurt's bookmarks, more Steam machine news, and my favorite topic. I hate talking about it. GTA 6.
Yeah.
The game that everybody already made their mind over. There's no discussion. They've already made their mind.
That's not. Everybody knows what they're gonna do, but whatever.
Oh, and we got an Angry Badger raid. Nice.
Hey, thanks, Badger.
Thank you. Let's see here. But before we get started, Nerd Slap.
Hello, how y'all doing? Doing good.
Doing
Wow, I can't English. My brain is not working.
It's
today.
okay.
Yeah,
it's
no, we're
okay.
doing good. It's been a bit of a day, so we're finally here. We're ready to rock and roll. So let's get this party started.
Excellent. Hayden, any new things in your life?
Well, I got home at about 5 o'clock this morning and went to sleep for like 5 or 6 hours. And then I took my girlfriend and the kids out for Mexican food. And then, you know, I had a couple of margaritas and a couple of red beers and stuff. So we got home and I laid down and my back hurt.
Yeah.
So I bought a hot tub today. And because I bought a hot tub to keep the kids out of the hot tub, I also had to buy a pool. And now my backyard is a water park soon.
Nice.
So, yay.
Well, now you can do slip and slides. Now you can have cocktails while you're in the hot tub. You have to get some cigars too.
It's got cup holders and massage and pillows.
Wait,
and
how does massage? Wait, like inflatable pillows? How does that even work?
Yeah. So the inside of the walls, it's got these little like massage things, like where the chairs are that you sit against. It's fucking. I can't wait to get the thing set up, man. I'm so excited. This was like, they don't typically say that, you know, like put like a hot tub on the impulse buy aisle, but I basically just impulse bought a hot tub today. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Well, I would say you could impulse buy something worse, but that's probably the worst thing that you can impulse buy.
Because even if it is like one of the like inflatable like hot tubs, it's still got all the same internal components as a regular hot tub and requires about the same amount of maintenance. You've just got to be more careful with it because it's inflatable. So,
really quick, King Hunt gifting 5 memberships, and he hit Jessica.
Hey!
Hell yeah.
Nice.
Let's see, who else did he hit? Oh, he hit Jessica right off the bat, and then Deborah Perkins, DB Wild, Captain J, and then Fu Man Blue. Nice. Good ones. Real good ones. Thank you, King Cunt. And for people that are new members now, there is a members only video section where you can watch our live streams of gun content. So let me know what you guys think about that.
Guns are awesome.
They are awesome. I'm addicted. Nick, what have you been up to, man?
Oh man. Well, aside from shaving my face off, as people were kind of baffled to see, apparently, I'm doing good.
Oh,
I'm doing good.
Speaking of which, Butterframe the Gold just shot you in the face.
Nice.
Love that. He did that point blank.
Yeah, right off the bat.
Hell yeah.
And he also hit Roddy and then McCock. Let's be honest, McCock wanted it.
Yeah.
He turned around and bent over. And then Vagabundo. Hell yeah. Oh, and WYFT42. Hell yeah. Thanks, dude.
Good hits.
Thank you, Butter.
Very good. Nice job, Butter. Yeah, I mean, just been hanging out, you know. I was on the west coast of Florida at the beach. Saw some sharks, got some shark teeth, and
Nice.
you know, drank a decent amount. Had a lot of good food, seafood, and steaks. So, you know, just living it up, and you know, back to work, but looking forward to next week to buying a bunch of fireworks and blowing shit up and
Yeah.
you know, pissing
Dude,
off neighbors.
Next
Why not?
week is going to be my first 4th of July off work in like 8 years.
What a good one too.
I know. I'm so excited.
250.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got some mortars ready.
Oh, dude, there's this little like tent that popped up off one of the streets back in New Year's Eve, and I probably spent maybe $400 and bought some of the best fireworks I think I've ever shot off in like my life. I mean, these suckers were like huge fucking mortars. It was like for like BOGOs, and I'm like, are you really? There's a boat? Yeah. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm buy a pack of these, and it's funny because my nieces loved them, and I was like, all right, yeah, absolutely. I'm buying more. I'm buying even more for 4th of July this time. So, you know, can't wait.
I love it. America, the place
I
where you
know.
just go buy explosives and a roadside stand for like 2 weekends out of the year.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
How much would you spend on blowing shit up? About $1,000. It's fine.
Yeah,
They
America.
They are more expensive than they used to be. I remember dropping like I think it was like $600 on fireworks in like 2021.
Yeah.
And that was so my buddy bought this giant like box. It was like this huge like variety pack from China. And then we like divvied it up and split it up, and holy shit, those were the best fireworks I have ever used.
Nice.
Chinese, man, they know their gunpowder.
Yep. The one
I mean,
thing you want
can
the
you
Chinese
really
to make.
use too much, or can you really buy too many fireworks though?
No.
No,
I don't
you
think
can't.
that's a thing.
No. Oh, I love having that white noise from Naganal.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck. Can't fucking do anything.
Naganal's gonna break to the controller. Hold on.
Yeah,
Wait,
wait.
I'm gonna click the reduce background noise button.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll just work fucking great. I can hear my own voice in my headset.
Doesn't-
Hold on, there's a switch here somewhere.
Doesn't seem like it
There
works.
we go. Yeah, probably not.
Yeah.
Can't even have a fan. Somehow my big box fan made less sound than this fucking little.
I mean, that makes sense. You ever been in a server room with those little tiny fans spinning at 50,000 RPMs?
Mhm.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, large fan spins slower but moves more air quietly.
Yep.
Mhm. You
That's
get
why
those
when you
tiny
go to
little
gym-
fans.
Wasn't
you-
quieter.
You just hear constantly.
All right, well, I'm gonna go kill myself. Then.
Well, in
Well, I mean,
Minecraft,
Naganal,
you
you
do.
remember that AC that I used to stand next to, where I had to like literally mute my mic, otherwise all you hear is
Oh, yeah.
"Brrrr."
Yeah.
I can try to move it further away. That's probably not gonna help though.
Well, I
Just,
moved my fan
I
to
can
the
usually
opposite
hear
side of the
things.
room so it doesn't even blow on me.
Just put it under your
Nice.
desk so it's pointed right at your gooch.
I mean, it's on the floor behind me, pointed at my legs. So
Because that's really what you want is to not develop swamp ass, right?
True.
no, I just want to feel some air.
You just wanted
Dude,
to
it
see
was
what it
hot
feels
here,
like.
man.
I just want to see what it feels like.
We got Butterframe and Gold for a 2. I miss firing bottle rockets at each other. Oh, dude, those were the days.
Yep.
Or
We-
Roman candles.
Roman candles.
That was a really bad
Wars.
idea.
Oh, dude, yeah.
We used to have full blown wars at like because I grew up in like a pretty small town, right? And all of the high school kids would go like park our trucks up like by the courthouse, and we'd all just hang out. You know, maybe you like you hide your beer under the like next to the tire whenever the cops drove by. But 4th of July, it was bottle rockets, Roman candles, and the occasional mortar shell being thrown at each other.
Yep.
Full blown like drive-bys out of the back of trucks, just launching Roman candles. And oh man, I miss those days.
This sounds like a village like banding together to put out a fire, and it's all because you lit something on fire with fireworks. It's hilarious. All right, we actually have a lot to get over to cover tonight, so let's go ahead get through some cursed bookmarks. Now, this one I thought was kind of funny. Clarkson says that everybody should get checked, and this kind of lines
When
up.
we
with-
wanted to see bones, we created an X-ray. When we wanted to
Okay.
see the inside of a brain, we created an MRI. When we wanted
True.
to see the inside of a pregnancy, we created an ultrasound.
Yep.
True.
So why is there a finger up my ass during a prostate exam?
It's so true.
That is a fair point.
Oh, points.
Yeah, what a perfect time to get a raid from Badger. Let's go.
Hey,
I think
whoa,
he
whoa.
already rated, didn't he?
Oh, well, it just popped up for me because I just opened the chat.
Well, better late than never, Dagger. I'll thank you.
Yeah.
All right. Does anybody here like to go camping?
Yeah.
It's been a while, but I used to go at.
Yeah, I used to go every year.
Have
Yeah.
you ever gone camping with someone that doesn't like camping, and you're like,
Oh
I'm never inviting you ever again?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Brings a
So I'm not the only one.
32-foot
Thank goodness.
trailer, and they set up their air conditioner in their trailer, and yeah.
So, first and last time taking bro on a hike.
All right, Ben, we're at the top, bro. How do you feel? Holy shit, we're in the clouds. Yo, Ben, how do you feel?
Dude, I can't find my bait, dude. Huh? Dude, I can't find my bait.
Bro, what do you mean? We're on a hike. We're gonna down like.
He's like freaking out.
I can't find my
Kick
bait.
his nicotine hit.
Sounds about right.
All right. When was the last time you guys went to Subway?
I
Ooh,
actually
it's
went to
been
Subway
years.
last week.
Really?
It's been
Yeah.
a while.
I
I
haven't
had to
been there
drive
in
into
years.
town to go to
Yeah, it's been a
Walmart.
long-
I figured I'd go to Subway.
I don't
Yeah,
know
it's been a
why
while.
Canada keeps getting all this wacky shit. But check this out. Subway's launching hot dogs for a limited time in Canada. The sub dog contains 1,280 calories and uses the chain's signature bread. So they're just putting a long ass, and this is probably only a 12-inch meter, by the way, on
Yeah.
their 11-inch
think-
bread.
You think we could get Holhauser to try this? Do like a stream where he like reviews
Ooh.
it?
He's got
Yeah.
it. He's the only Canadian we know.
On stream, eating
On
something
stream.
the long way.
You know what? He can get Beardo to go up there.
They buy it for Beardo.
Mm.
God, you know the
Or Jay.
meat quality of that hot
Yeah, Jay
dog
goes up
is
there
just like
sometimes.
utter trash.
Oh,
But
God.
that's just hot dog meat in general, isn't
What?
it?
Yeah, but I mean, think about it, because like Subway had that whole thing where there was like wood pulp in their chicken. Imagine how
Yeah.
low they'll go with a hot dog.
Well, remember when they were like, we promised we took all the yoga mat material out of our bread. Remember that?
Yeah. I don't believe you.
People were like, wait, what? Why didn't you add it?
You never told me that was in there. Yeah, we just gave you the chemical name.
All right, now this next one, I think Nerd Slap is gonna like. He's been playing it. He gifted me the game, and I still haven't played. But Mecha Chameleon.
Oh, yes.
Have you seen this video? So he 3D printed.
Oh, that's so cool.
He
That's
put it around a
hilarious.
grocery store.
That's cool.
That's crazy.
Yeah, this is the kind of vandalism that I support.
Yeah,
Talk about
is cool.
fucking marketing too. Like,
Look at that one.
That was a good one.
one. But if, I wonder if you could just easily find this 3D print. I bet you can.
Oh, yeah. I
Oh, I'm
guarantee
sure.
it. In fact, I'll start looking for it right now.
In fact, I mean, you just go on one of those search deals for one of those large ones. I can't remember what they're called, but the one for bamboo and then the other popular one. If you just type it in, it
Prusa.
exists.
You talking about Prusa?
That might be it. Might be it.
I think Prusa and Bamboo are the two big ones,
Yeah.
at least that I know of.
Bamboo Labs. They're like the Apple of the 3D printing. All right, now I
I'm
gotta mute.
Pretty
for
sure I
this one.
found it already.
Oh, really? Nice. I gotta mute the audio for this. But this guy's hallway to his game room.
get hyped.
Yo.
Damn,
Look
dude.
at that.
Oh,
What?
That's crazy.
dude, that's awesome.
It's insane.
I'm jealous.
You know, I'm jealous of the people back east that have like a giant basement that you can basically do that
Yeah.
with, you know?
Texas, we have basements because tornadoes are a thing. So
Yeah.
the only problem with that is you really need to have a room to, like, I don't know, get your family down there. So it's hard to do something super extravagant with a basement here.
Yeah, it's a small sacrifice for their safety.
Yeah.
Man cave and more important, kind of, you know.
Yeah.
We have
Yeah,
Just
sick basements up here.
You just
Everyone.
get a corner to huddle the family into in case they need to go down in there, and then just tell them don't touch anything else. And it's
Yeah.
fine.
Well, my brother in
don't touch.
Kentucky, he had a basement, and I actually stayed in it, and it was basically just another house underneath.
Yeah.
Looked just like that, where it was like a whole other kitchen,
Mhm.
and there was like 2 bedrooms down there. Like that
Yeah.
was like their justification for like a safety tornado thing.
One of the
is making
houses
more rooms.
one of the houses I lived in as a kid, the basement was basically just like a 2-story house. We only had a 1-story house, but our basement was a like fully functional, like 2nd story basically. So
Mhm.
yeah, it's pretty common. Had a bunch of different rooms, bathrooms, living area. Yeah.
That's how
So-
most basements are here.
Nagardal, you remember when I showed off this on Monday, and I was like, oh wait, they don't actually have a picture for it. I was
Yes.
getting this truck confused with a different one. So this truck is 21.5. It's a gas engine. You can get a manual transmission if you want. That sounds awesome. And I was getting it confused with this car, this Slate for
Slate.
24.9. And it's pretty interesting. It's an electric truck, but they're trying to go like ultra modular with 3 models. So look at this.
The front looks pretty
Let me-
similar.
Let me just get to the smaller one really quick. Yeah, so right here. So they have a 2-door and also a 4-door, and you can basically convert it into putting seats in the back when you convert it to the SUV style.
Interesting.
So they're basically hoping that you'll microtransact after you buy this ultra cheap truck.
God fucking damn it.
Here, let me share it with audio, because these guys are actually really good at marketing. Like, I don't like electric vehicles, but I'm like, I see people wanting this,
Yeah.
We built it, you make it. I'm Jeff. Still narrating, still the best voice at Slate.
Actually, everyone said I had a great voice, and they want me to narrate. The Slate truck still has no fancy screen, no self-driving, and no stuff that you didn't ask for.
Still got everything you need. Backup camera, keyless entry, locking frunk, heat and AC, airbag.
So frunk. So this is the electric
frunk.
vehicle, so you can get away with not having an engine in the front. You have more cargo space.
Yep.
But they're basically just like telling you all the things that a car should have and nothing else. It's kind of cool.
Bags, and so much more.
You can add accessories whenever you want. We've got tons.
Tons. Add them anytime.
I just said that. You should decide how to spend your money, not us.
What the
Don't
hell?
have to pick anything now.
Isn't that kind
Pre-order
of
at
interesting?
slate.auto.
That is. It's like, yeah, you can have like different style blinkers and shit.
You
like,
see these
that's pretty
exposed,
crazy.
like these are like Phillips head screws, right? So here, let me go to this other tab, and they actually do more marketing with a freaking dad joke. This is what got my attention, by the way. So look, he's taking off the front cover.
Mhm. What the fuck?
Like hot dogs on
Hey,
the
yo.
grill. Get it? Because this is where the grill would be if it was an actual gas car.
Well, you should have
Cajun
just
Corey
told us that Cajun Corey made a commercial.
Right.
Yeah.
But it seems okay. These are like torques. It seems like the whole vehicle is held together with the same type of screw, and you could just modular the fuck out of it.
That is wild.
It's a cool idea.
Yeah.
I like that they're trying it.
I wonder what their crash safety rating is.
I don't know. I mean,
Alive and dead.
I almost guarantee you it'll get a higher than normal safety rating because it's an electric car.
Because it's electric.
It-
Yeah.
And it never fails that flip over test.
Right.
So that always like brings them up an extra step. It's kind of unfair, actually. 'Cause
Oh.
I think People are more concerned about an oncoming semi hitting you, right?
Yeah. So one thing real quick, since we're on cars, I discovered something else stupid about my brand new fucking Toyota truck.
Oh no.
If the truck is on and in park, you cannot open the tailgate. Yeah, I had the truck on, I parked it, I went to get the hot tub and the pool out of the back today, and there was an auto lock on the tailgate. I could not get into it. Whenever I hit the button, it would like start to come, but it was like locked. As soon as I went and shut the fucking thing off, hit it, tailgate popped right open.
I wonder if you can turn that off on a lot of vehicles. A lot of people don't realize, but there are instructions to turn off stupid ass safety features because they know that people don't want them, but they have to ship their vehicle with them. And you have to do like weird shit, like, you know, hit the down arrow on your air conditioning while clicking your seatbelt button or something like that to undo something crazy.
Yeah,
something that you wouldn't normally do.
Engage cowbell mode.
It's got seatbelt alarms that, it is cowbell mode because like you start off and it's like ding, ding, and then it's ding, 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 and it goes on for like 20 fucking minutes before it just stops and goes, well, you didn't put your seatbelt on for the 20 minutes I was telling you to.
My Lexus has a heart attack if the door is open and I put it in drive and just roll forward a little bit.
Oh, mine, I did that yesterday in my truck.
I like backing up with the door open.
It slammed on the fucking brakes. Like
what?
Really?
I got into the truck. I didn't shut the door yet. I put it in drive, rolled forward a little bit, and the entire thing locked up and fucking alarms started sounding.
Oh man. I've never had a car that's got like the auto brake feature.
It's so stupid. I hate it so much.
Damn.
I hate this truck. It was a mistake.
I hate it more every time you talk about it.
I know.
And it makes me not want to tell people to get a new Toyota.
Don't get a new one, but the 2017 Tundras, fucking awesome. Do not buy anything past 2019.
Based on your experience and how they have things locked behind the app, I've actually steered people away from Toyota.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too. I tell people if you want a like a Toyota Tundra, I think it's one of the best trucks on the market as long as it's before 2019. 2019, they just started locking everything.
So here's another commercial. Like these guys are very good at marketing, and they have an actual unit that they can show that it's working and everything, unlike the other company. It kind of feels like a K truck that's not uncomfortable. But can you golf in it? You know, it's like totally stupid, but yeah, really good marketing.
Yeah.
And like you guys see people just driving around with pool equipment in the back of their light pickup trucks all the time, right?
Yeah.
It's like pool guy. Well, I mean, I live in Arizona, so a lot of people have pools here. But there's pool guys that have their regular route, and that's their entire business. Is they just go and clean pools. I see every single one of them buying one of these light pickup trucks.
Oh yeah, for sure. Especially in like bigger towns and stuff like that. Like, yeah, that'd be great for them.
Yeah, I mean, I'll see that. I'll see either pickup trucks or vans here in Florida too. So
yeah,
I can see that.
So yeah, I thought I'd just bring that up. Kind of neat. We're always talking about how everything is going up in price. That actually feels like something that's trying to hit a lower price point. I mean, that's where the original Tesla Model 3 tried to be, was under 30,000, and they couldn't do it.
Yeah.
I actually think that they might fail, and it'll be more expensive than they say it will, just like Tesla. But
you think it might go to like 40?
It might.
And be like,
it's
not that bad, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, at least regulation eased up to where I think that makes those possible now.
Yeah, a lot of the regulation was emissions stuff, so even making it an electric helps to get around a lot of that stuff too.
Butter framed in gold for 2, but can it be LS swapped? Usually, yes. The answer is yes to almost everything. What a lot of people don't realize, the LS motor is extremely small compared to other V8s. And I knew a dude that swapped it with his rotary engine and an RX-7, like the 90s RX-7. Or was it like 02? I can't remember what year those things were. But yeah, it's really, really small. It actually weighs less than a cast iron Honda Civic 4-cylinder.
Wow.
Thank you. Butterfinger Gold. Sorry, I'm too much of a car nerd. You guys are probably bored.
No.
I like cars.
I like cars.
I like
vroom,
cars.
vroom.
So
I like cars.
I'm sure you guys saw this. This is kind of old news, but we never talked about it. According to the official FAQ for Halo Campaign Evolved on PS5, it will require both players in split screen co-op to have their own PlayStation Network accounts, active PlayStation Plus subscriptions, and linked Microsoft accounts. Like, this is getting a little bit too ridiculous for something that you're trying to do local. Is there no like offline mode to launch this game? Do they even sell it on disc, or is this going to be digital only?
Sounds like it's digital only.
Yeah.
I don't think they've said like explicitly, but I remember because we talked about this on Slapcast, and when they announced it, they were like, you have to have both. You have to have a Microsoft account. Both of you have to have PlayStation Plus to do the local co-op, which makes no sense.
Yeah,
and then
it does whenever you're trying to wring people of all the money you possibly can.
Wait, so
of course.
You need both the Microsoft account.
Well, you don't need to pay for like the Xbox Live portion.
Right.
You just need to have a Microsoft account. And then you have to have PlayStation Plus for both accounts, even if it's local co-op.
Right.
And then they got so much backlash that they were like, oh, we misspoke. We meant to say this. You don't both have to have PlayStation Plus. Only one account has to have Plus, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like,
even then though, like
you didn't
so
misspeak. You got caught and you got called out and deal with it.
Yep.
It's good to call them out because then it raises awareness and then more people complain and they sometimes do something about it. That's why we had an actual good Sonic movie, right?
Yeah,
absolutely. Perfect example.
Yep.
Bitching and complaining on the internet can change the world.
This might just be Microsoft's way of like getting people to play it on Xbox instead of PlayStation. But I don't know. Maybe it's PlayStation's fault.
I think you're right, but I think that's only half the story. I think it's PlayStation and Microsoft butting heads at the same time to where they're like, okay, everybody needs to be logged into everything, and you're just like, what the hell,
Well, Sony's done this before. Like, remember what they did with Helldivers when they were like, oh, everything's got to be locked behind a Sony account, and then half of the fucking world lost the ability to play Helldivers 2 on multiplayer.
That was insane.
Dumb.
And they went through with it too, and then they reeled it back when the player base dropped like hell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, go figure. You cut out half of your player base that doesn't have access to even make Sony accounts, and your game's dying.
Yeah. Like,
and then they released it on Xbox.
You know what's funny is, we didn't talk about it too much, but PlayStation has confirmed that they're not going to be releasing games on PC anymore. At least it's almost certain that they're not. And people will point, oh, well, PC gamers don't buy the games. Motherfucker, we didn't buy any of those games because they were the hand-me-downs. And the only fun one was Helldivers 2.
Yep.
So
can confirm.
Yep.
Well, I'd like to point out that PC has more exclusives than any console, so
that too, yep.
I would like to point out that Fenris is correct. Save Stargate. The Martin Garrow version, of course.
I mean, the Stargate conversation is tough because I
know.
I don't care if they don't continue it. Because if they don't, that means it'll stay where it is, which is in a good spot.
So you'd also save it by not making it.
Can they do worse than Infinity and Origins?
No, they can't. But those aren't. I don't remember. Nobody remembers them, and you can't even watch them if you tried.
So, and that's my thing is, even if, I highly doubt this would be the case, but even if they did bring it back with Garrow running it and he did it his way, even if it sucked, we could just do that with it. But I don't think it would be with him at the helm, me personally, but we'll save that for another day.
Yeah. Things have only been disappointing when they make sequels to stuff, and some of our favorite directors are now in the bottom of the barrel as far as I'm concerned. Look at Ridley Scott and also Christopher Nolan. Wait till Odyssey comes out. Holy shit.
Yeah. He's in the next director that falls.
Jess is like, Jeremy still fucking sips for that shit.
Should have a conversation. Who's the better director, Zack Snyder or Christopher Nolan?
Hey, don't forget about Uwe Boll.
Oh man, yeah,
Uwe
Zack
Boll.
Snyder.
He's making a comeback.
Zack Snyder made that zombie movie for Netflix with
some years ago.
Batista in it.
Yeah.
What was that? Something of the Dead?
Army of the Dead.
Army of the Dead.
Yeah.
That movie was one of the worst zombie movies I've ever
I
seen.
don't even remember
And I
hearing
like bad
It
zombie
was
movies.
so bad.
It was
Didn't they make
terrible.
2?
Really? That's
I think they
crazy.
made did they make an animated version or some shit like that?
I think
I
that's
thought they made a
I
sequel
didn't
to that.
see it. I don't remember even what it was, but it was terrible. But
Mhm.
yeah,
And when was the last time he made a good movie like Watchmen?
Zack Snyder?
Yeah.
Zack Snyder's made a lot of
Watchmen.
really good movies. Yeah, Watchmen was
Yeah,
fantastic.
300 was fucking awesome.
Mhm.
Yep. I mean, Man of Steel is
Oh yeah, he did do Man of Steel.
not
I like this.
not good. There are things that I like about
I liked it.
I'd say it's good.
I do like it. I'd much rather watch that than
new one?
James Gunn's Superman.
Oh, dude. Yeah,
So-
way more.
100%.
But let's get back into gaming. So there was that one game, was it Box Room? It seems like someone over at Discord was like, hey, let's do that, but for your voice channels.
I saw that
And you
post.
can, you can see them all virtually. And it actually, I bet you someone over there has in their mind that they'll turn Discord eventually into like a VR chat experience. That's what this feels like.
They're
a bit to me.
kind of doing that because of like a month or two ago, they announced that they're adding this new feature where you can move people around in like your voice chat. So let's say like you and Hayden were having a conversation and then the three of us were talking about something else. You two could move yourselves over to the corner in the voice chat and we could go to the other corner.
Oh,
still
well, I can
all
already
be in the
do that as
same
an
voice
admin.
call. Right.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing is we're all still in the same voice call, just
Yeah.
farther away.
Interesting.
So we can.
So
have our
can
own
you still hear
conversation.
them but quieter?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. It's
Interesting.
weird how they're doing it, but like
That-
I was
That
watching
actually
video.
feels like VR chat. So that means that it's going to be like a party-like experience.
Yeah.
No, okay. So they had this testing clip where they had one guy, he just kind of started like yelling and screaming into the mic and made it like he was like a little kid running around you in a circle. And it sounded exactly like he was just running around in a circle around you as he's
Mhm.
yelling in the
Pretty
voice
funny.
call. And it's,
It's
yeah.
like all
so-
spatially.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if
Yeah,
they
so
can do
they're
the
doing a lot.
spatial audio really well, I could see it, nobody being mad at any of that. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of
Be interesting.
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, we just picked up a Mo.
Oh.
What's up, Mo?
Oh,
Mo?
hello
You know,
there.
you had Jess looking up avocado beanbag chairs last night. And we almost bought one.
Dude.
That's funny.
Yeah, so I went to Costco and they had beanbag pillows. They had avocado pillows and beanbag chairs, but they were not full size. They weren't for full size people.
What's a pillow?
Pillow? From the Midwest, where we pronounce things differently. All right.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, we're close to like I mean look what happens the closer you get to Canada. Look at Jeff up north. He's all kinds of retarded. But
I take offense to that. Also true.
We actually have something developing though, Mo. And I'm hoping that you could help with it. Hold on, let me get it ready. Okay.
Oh my god.
I just want to see what it tastes like.
all right.
So, Nerd Slap, what were you in chat and you were like, tell me something funny real quick or something like that? And I was like, Mo eating the pit of an avocado. That's what he came up with. Look, you're eating the pit
Kind of
like a savage.
I just want to see what it tastes like.
It would be.
Why'd you make me fat, piece of shit?
Hey, I didn't make that. It was the AI, so you can blame AI.
Exactly like you, Mo.
No, that looked like me
That
about.
was you.
I was a fat boy about 15, 20 years ago. All right. No, I disagree. Also, I wish my
The
teeth were
next
strong
one,
enough to
I'll-
eat a pit of an
Right?
avocado.
Could you
The next
imagine?
one, I'll try to make you look a little.
That is hard as hell to bite there. Holy crap.
It's hard enough getting a pit out of the middle of one with a sharp knife, you know?
Oh, dude, no, it's not. It's
He's got the
easy.
kung fu
It's a
grip,
bit.
he pulled that
It's
shit
a.
right out of there.
If it
Best-
doesn't want to come out, it's not all the way ripe.
Here's what you do.
Bitch. Oh boy,
If
here
it's
we go.
if it's not all the way
Avocado
ripe,
Of course he knows.
you slice around the avocado, because I know these things, and then you basically twist, and the top comes off, and the pit is exposed. So you take your knife, if you're good with a knife, and you slam it into the pit, then twist, and the pit comes right out. It's stuck at the end of your knife. But if you're not good with a knife, don't try it. But it works for me every
I've
time.
seen that happen. Or work
Avocado tips with Mo.
Just the tip.
Yes.
Just the tip of the pit.
I can hear people clipping right now.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. Speaking of which, make sure you guys send your memes for tonight for Leighton Gay.
You know, tip is just pit spelled backwards. So
It's true.
there you go.
Perfect. Take the shirt.
All right. Let's just bang through a couple of these really quick. So we were talking about Helldivers having to log in. People also hate launchers. I hate launchers. Owlgate removed their new launcher less than a day after it went live, after massive player backlash. So for the 40K Rogue Trader, for one day when you updated the game, there was a launcher, and people were like, "Oh hell no!"
Yeah.
And then they were like, "Whoops, never mind."
And this was specifically to launch 40K games, or was it like supposed to have everything?
Well, like I've been messing around with Steam stuff, and I like to use Cyberpunk as a benchmark tool. And every time I launch that, I have to launch the CD Projekt Red.
I use RDR2 as a fucking launch test.
It's so
and I
annoying.
have to fight the Rockstar
Yep.
launcher every fucking time.
Yep.
Which is ironic because I own Cyberpunk 2077 DRM free via GOG.
Right.
Yeah, so it's
does the launcher
weird
still
that
pop up?
Huh?
Does the launcher still pop up when
I
you
haven't done
open
it in a while. I was talking about it was weird. I was just talking about playing it. I got the
Mm-hmm.
physical copy which came with physical soundtrack for $9 from Best Buy, like right when the game came out. And it just came with a code to download the game, but I have a DRM free. So
okay.
The
we'll
Rockstar
see.
launcher is like, sign into this. Now connect this account. Now connect this to that. Now we need to sync this with your game. Now sync this with your Steam account. It's like, fuck you, Rockstar. Just let me play your fucking game, please.
Rockstar is the worst, dude. There's always been the worst.
The CDPR one is just called GOG Launcher, is it not? I think I have that.
I think so. It's an extra step. It's an extra step to actually it might be an extra 2 or 3 steps to launch every single time.
Well, I mean,
Ubisoft launcher was terrible too when I was playing the Division.
Ubisoft has one. EA has one. Like if you play
Origin
EA
is
games,
awful. Holy crap!
EA's launcher. I only have to open it for freaking.
The Origin is one of the worst
Battlefront 2.
launchers of all time.
dude, Origin eats up like your fucking resources like crazy whenever you're not even playing a game.
Yep. I was like, I reinstalled it and I forgot how terrible it was when people were playing the 2018 Battlefront again.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, wow,
that was
all right,
us. We were
uninstall this
playing.
shit after. Yeah.
Like half of your computer's not
Yeah,
working, and you're like, "What the hell's going?" Oh, Origin.
Yeah, I was like, why am I so many resources being
But
used?
some of the
right
mods, for that game are mad sick. We were playing a bunch
Yeah.
in the GCA Discord with like heroes versus villains. There was all sorts of heroes modded in, villains, Sith Lords. It was sick when it
Sith
ran.
Lord.
When it worked.
All right. Now, I just wanted to share this so that the next part of the story, you might be able to afford some of the things I'm talking about. Walmart has an entire pallet of ramen noodle that you can buy for 45 cents a package. Hope you like chicken because you're going to get one flavor probably only per pallet.
Bro, I can turn that into some gourmet shit.
Mm-hmm.
There's ways to dress
That
up
seems
that
like a-
cheap ass ramen.
Sounds like a pretty good deal.
Freaking ramen lasagna.
So
There's no freaking joke. Yeah.
that was my little segue to talk about this. Gamers Nexus was breaking down the actual Steam machine, and this is actually a screenshot from his stream here, or from his video, and it shows here they have direct from SK Hynix, like actually from like this month memory inside of the Steam machine.
Wow.
That means that they didn't have any memory ahead of time.
Yep. And that was what our speculation was that they got a bunch of it just on sale, and no,
Right.
it's manufactured this month. That's crazy.
They're not this giant manufacturing company like Xbox or PlayStation is. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's even more. So let me read this first.
Yeah, I saw that.
A Valve employee says buying RAM has become much harder due to the ongoing memory shortage and rising demand from AI companies. According to the employee, memory suppliers come to Valve once a month with a price and a set of RAM that they can buy. Valve either accepts the deal or passes on it. If the company says no, the suppliers usually don't come back with another offer. You probably have to call them on the phone and beg them to come back.
Yeah.
This is how they found this out. Look, there's no contracts. There's nothing. Those guys, they give us a price every month or something, and they say you can buy that many, and it's a yes or a no. And if we say no, they never talk to us again. The company says the current market has made hardware components much more expensive than usual. And
Yeah,
if this wasn't happening, we'd be talking about a $750 to $800 Steam machine,
which is what it should cost. And
This is just the memory manufacturers.
It's all at a loss. That's how.
No, hold on.
No.
Get that out of your fucking minds. All right, let me just address that really quick. Everybody online is saying that they need to turn their company into a fucking console company. First off, that's not how PC operates. And second off, Valve cannot do it because they're already under investigation for being a monopoly for owning 80% of the PC market. They're not going to do that. They actually can't. Their lawyers told them not to do that.
Well,
I can understand I can understand the second one better than the first. The first one is just you're following a business model, but if you are opening yourself up to litigation, that I can understand perfectly.
Right, but the thing is,
100%.
they don't have to.
wild, I
The
don't know.
reason, and that right there exposes the reason that memory is so high right now, and it's because the companies are being greedy assholes and just going, nope, we're only going to make this much. That's what we can produce, and if you don't want it, fuck you.
Yeah, and not to
They're the
shift
ones
the
that need to
blame,
sue them.
not to shift the blame entirely, but the supply is very scarce. They can only make a certain amount. One thing I will put on like Micron and SK Hynix and I think Samsung and all those other, I think there's like 3 major memory makers, is that
left now.
They're afraid to ramp up production because they think the AI is a bubble. The AI market is a bubble.
It always is. Any component like thing like this is a bubble. It will burst. It's just this is such a weird new frontier
They're
in
just
that
drawing
respect.
it out.
They're
making it an oblong, elongated bubble when it should have fucking popped already.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the problems is instead of actually making contracts and saying, hey, we can produce this much for you, and then sticking to that and having a steady supply coming in, they're probably working this way with other manufacturers as well and just going to them and saying, hey, we have this much, you want it or not.
Yeah.
And that is what can cause a supply issue because they are deciding what they're going to do, thinking that they run the reins of everything that happens. And then whenever they get told no, they just have to find something to do with it.
Yeah, it's basically the same like process node to make memory as it is for storage. Not the same, but similar. So they tend to come out of the same factories and they have to divert resources to make either one. And
if
both of them are maxed out.
If they ran like every other fucking business did, though, they would have a contract that says we're going to make you this much of this a month, and this is what we're going to consistently do for, say, 2 years, and then we'll reevaluate pricing and all of that stuff.
But they can't do that right now, Hayden. The reason why is because all the other companies already did that, and they've reserved basically everything except a certain small percentage, and that's what they're fighting over, until like 2028 is when a lot of these contracts end, and then they'll renegotiate them even before they expire.
Yep.
So
Mm-hmm.
it's
Oh, yeah.
it's actually really, really tough. So just in Q2 of this year alone, it went up 89% on average. This is like an average between all the different types of memory and storage and stuff like that. So yeah, really,
It's
really
out
tough.
there, man.
I put this out. People may not understand until it actually happens, but I said when and if the AI bubble pops, companies will change gears on how they use all the shiny new data centers. Asha Shawarma already hinted at it. They will try to bring back a Google Stadia style game streaming subscription service. Then we will get to argue about latency again.
Yeah, it's cyclical. Like we're just running in a circle of input lag, memory, price of thing. Like it's never gonna stop.
And it won't be the same, like history doesn't always repeat itself, but it rhymes. So I don't know what it's gonna look like, but we're gonna see something pretty similar with them trying to sell us more services out of data centers.
Yeah, we're already in the nightmare of them trying to make us subscribe to everything. That's just going to make it worse.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because it's Prime Day, or it started yesterday, today. I forget which one it was, but I always look at let's just see what RAM and memory prices are. And I mean, I was looking at some some like Samsung 990, and for 2, I think it was like for 2 terabytes, it's on sale for like $370, and I'm like, a year ago, I could get a 4 terabyte stick for less than that. It's nuts.
I'm glad you said that, because I had this article already loaded up. But so there are deals to be made, but don't try to think that you can have a one-stop shop at certain places. Because once you dissect this, you can still build a great $1,000 budget gaming PC. Okay, that's probably true, but when you get down to it, their 32 gig kit that they're talking about is DDR4. Now, there's nothing wrong with making the previous socket, the AM4 socket, stuff, and using DDR4 or the Intel equivalent. But that's one way of spending more money, is that you're limiting your upgradability that you would have saved money on in the future. So that's one way that you're just like, kneecapping yourself without realizing you're kneecapping yourself yet.
And that's what I did to myself. I bought DDR4, and now it's like, if I want to upgrade, I'm gonna just wait until I can get the DDR5 at least.
Or you could be like Kada and try to force DDR4 into a DDR5 motherboard.
Did he do that?
Yeah, when he had his, God, for his PC building.
Is that why he had the hammer?
Yes.
Wait, did he actually not complete his PC and had to order different RAM?
Dude, he had to like reorder like 3 different parts, man.
Oh man, I wish he would have consulted me. I would have been able to figure that out for him.
Both Goodwin and I are in this chat. I'm like, dude, why didn't you message us? Like, because at one point he actually called me, and I was like, all right, like, explain to me what you're actually doing right now, and I will guide you through this, because it's like I'm stuck, bro. I didn't know what to do. And so he eventually got it all figured out. And I think just him doing it for the first time and then streaming it was, there was some pressure there, because he was getting lit up in chat. I don't know if anyone here in the chat remembers that stream, but poor Kada was going through it, man. He was literally on that short bus.
Damn.
I thought people were joking when they said he had a hammer. I'm like, there's no way. There's no way.
He had a hammer, because it wasn't the 24 pin that he was struggling with. It was something else. It was one of the power cables that it was latched in there, and he was like taking it. Like he was like, I'm like, bro, like your grip is just weak. He's like, nah, man, like I'm trying to pinch it, like, and like unplug it. And like,
and then he got the pliers.
Oh my God, dude! I just, if you should go back and watch it, or like skimming through it, it was hilarious.
Sometimes pliers are necessary, but you can't yank on the wire. You have to yank on the actual like plastic part.
Yeah.
And you have to try not to crush it as you're doing that too. So
he was like, fucking, I don't care. I'm just gonna break the damn thing. And I'm like, no, don't do it.
You know what? I'm gonna go back and watch that and try to get
Yeah.
some clips.
Oh, dude, they're hilarious.
Oh, are we talking about Kada?
Yes.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Dude, this guy, you want to talk about low impulse control. All right. Dude, the guy literally peeled off the sides of I think it was a USB 3 connector for the motherboard.
Yes.
And he's just like,
Yeah.
man, I can't do this anymore, man. And he's just like, I don't want to use terms, but there are terms that apply to this about, doing something out, and he was just had no patience for it. There are certain things that you shouldn't do if you don't have the patience for it.
I helped someone build a computer one time, just like in a Discord channel. It wasn't even like a live setting or anything like that. It was just like me and like maybe someone else, and he had his phone, showing video, and he's just like, I don't know, it's so like dismissive and pissed off and this and that. I'm like, bro, we're gonna spend a couple hours at this. Like, just take a deep breath. We're gonna get this thing built. It's not a big deal. We're swapping a video card,
I think when I built my current PC, God, what was it back in 2023? I think it was. Whenever AM5 started. I put on a Fellowship of the Ring, had all my stuff down, and just started building it. I'm like, this is fantastic. I got to watch Lord of the Rings and build my new super gaming computer.
I do the same thing. Yeah, I'll watch an entire
so
series of a
relaxing.
TV show or like put on anime or something. Yeah.
Yeah. It's such a fun time. It's so like
building a PC is, I think a lot of people don't realize it's a lot like, putting together like a model Gundam. This is what you have decided to do with your time.
Yep.
There is no quick way through it. You just you take your time and you piece it together, and whenever you do it properly, at the end, you've got a cool thing that you can utilize with stuff.
And if it's your first time, you're going to overlook something to where you're going to have to like stop what you're doing, order something, and wait for it to come in, and then start again. That's just how it goes on your first build.
Yep.
Sounds fun.
I'll
definitely have to do eventually.
I don't know why Mo keeps dropping out.
Hi, Mo.
Probably because he built his own PC.
He's removing avocado.
No, he's having some issues. It said it's stuttering.
Oh, yeah, it was doing that to you.
I've had that
for
issue.
me, it was because Steam was trying to download something, so that's why mine was, and I didn't realize it.
That happens to me too. And someone pointed out, and that's exactly what it is. Your router is taking packet priority over Steam versus this, StreamYard. It's kind of fun. You can actually change that. I just make sure that I'm not downloading stuff. But so to get back into the Steam machine.
Real quick, when Mo gets back in, we got to ask him, have you tried turning it off and turning it back on again?
Oh, yeah, because that doesn't anger people. That's a good idea. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I think Nerd Divergent was the one that said that. Yeah. The Steam machine is only sold on Valve's website, right?
Yeah.
Except in certain regions. In the Asia market, which covers, let's see here, Japan, Taiwan, and Hong Kong. And I don't know how many units. That doesn't say. It already sold out. They didn't have the reservation system going. They sold every single one. All the 512. They sold the 2 terabyte ones with the controller, without. A lot of people are saying that this thing is for nobody. I was saying that I think it is for some people, even if it's not a good value, which it isn't. It's not a good value.
Yeah.
Especially when you're looking at performance. But for some people, it being small and cute matters. And not only have a lot of people on Twitter been saying, oh, well, you can just make your own mini ITX. Yeah, you can make a mini ITX. You can't make a mini fucking custom ITX like this thing is.
Right.
This thing is actually unique. Engineering went into it. That's why it's so small. And that doesn't matter to most people. And that's perfectly fine. Those are the people that I tell you, go buy one of those Walmart specials that you keep talking about, or make an actual PC with a power supply that won't catch on fire for about the same price. So, the Komodo Station, it's kind of a cool website. I actually went to it. Here it is here. They just facilitate all of Valve's things. And so they actually started out as what were they called? It was something Steam Deck. Their whole name was centered around Steam Deck. And then when this product line came out, they actually rebranded it as Komodo Station. So
Yeah, with a lot of those import and export stuff to different countries, sometimes it is easier for a company to just set up and be the facilitator of that. Like a lot of the stuff that I buy from Japan, I actually buy through a couple of companies instead of through who is actually selling the merchandise.
Right. So yeah, you guys can be mad at the Steam machine all you want. It's still gonna have a market, and I kept telling people, I'm like, I heard Jess squeal when we saw the announcement trailer for the Steam machine. It's actually gonna bring a bunch of girls. What's that?
I'm not mad at him or anything. Like I wanted one. I just don't have $1,000 to drop on anything right now.
So I think there's a lot of people in that same situation too, who wanted one but can't fork over $1,000 for it. And that was
Well, let's do an exercise really quick. If it was 800 with the same performance that everyone showed, would you still want one?
If it came with a controller.
If it was 800 and came with a controller.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would be more enticing.
800 is 500, but 900 is 1,000.
In this scenario, it does not come with a controller. In this scenario, it does not come with a controller because not gonna lie, you already have a controller. You can plug it right in. It works the same.
That's fine. Yeah, that's all right.
So 800 for the 2 terabyte.
So yeah, okay. 800
no, for the 512.
800 no controller. It
would probably be 1,000 for the 2 terabyte without a controller, or the 1050 actually. That's where I think that Valve would have reasonably put it if they weren't in this hardware crisis as bad.
I mean, it's definitely better than $1,500.
Yeah. The little 16 gigabyte module, back when they announced these things coming out, like a month before they announced it, you could pick one of those things up. Actually, they probably wanted 2 8s in there so they could run an actual dual channel, right? That kit probably was like $38. Now they're paying like $230 for a single stick. Yeah. Because they can't get the 8 gig module once. And on top of that, I actually put my conspiracy theory hat on, but I think it makes sense. So let me share this really quick. So the Steam machine, you got the 512 and you got the 2 terabyte, right?
Right.
And it kept bothering me. I'm like, where's the 1 terabyte at?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Are they really just trying to have a low amount of SKUs, right? And I think I figured it out. I think that they had to split their memory because look, they have a 256 and a 1 terabyte. These fit perfectly between all of this shit. They actually have no resources over there.
Wow.
None. Yeah.
That's kind of sad.
And they're just not this powerhouse of a hardware company that everybody thinks that they are. That's the sad reality of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yep. But the reason why I was so excited about the Steam machine is that I saw, or here, actually, before this meme made me funny from Cabrutus. Gaben personally donates over $20 million to OpenAI in 2018, back when they were an open company. Now, the Steam Machine 2.0 in 2026 is too expensive for consumers due to the AI bubble inflating hardware prices. now that OpenAI is not open anymore. In fact, there's an active lawsuit over that. And here's the other thing too. I think this guy perfectly put it. Valve, unfortunately, we need to delay the launch because hardware prices are insane thanks to AI. Gamers, please just launch it. We want to see this product, right? Valve, okay, but RAM makes it pretty expensive. There's not much we can do. Gamers, what the fuck? Why is it so expensive? Why are you greedy? Valve, because of RAM. Gamers, I hate you. Like that, people are legitimately pissed off. And people are calling it a scam and this and that. Like, bro, calling it a scam?
It's a bit much.
people are going to buy the product and receive it. That doesn't make it a scam. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
So
true.
So to jump back, what made me excited for the Steam machine in the first place was the operating system. They built it out with the Steam Deck. They expanded on it with the Steam machine, and you could kind of see a pathway to desktops. And they have finally done it. So if you go to the Steam OS, this is where you would get your like recovery file for the Steam Deck. They actually made an announcement and said, hey, you guys that think that the Steam machine costs too much, here is our operating system, and you can just install it. And they finally added this AMD discrete GPUs. So the issue before is that they didn't have very good support for open-ended hardware as far as grabbing the drivers, this and that. Now it can find Intel. It can find AMD CPUs, and it can find AMD GPUs and actually load the drivers and stuff, make games work. They still are working on NVIDIA. For some reason, NVIDIA has always been kind of an issue when it comes to, being open. But
yeah, just ask Linus Torvald, where he goes, "Hey, NVIDIA, fuck you," and he like flicks off the camera. So the guy that invented Linux is not happy with NVIDIA.
Yeah. And I got a wild hair up my ass last night, and I put it on this little jump drive I bought from Japan, and I converted my home theater PC into a Steam OS machine. And I've used it so far for as many things that I can think of. I've watched YouTube on it. You just download Brave, and then you can bring all your passwords over. You can log into it if you want. I was able to log into YouTube with it and super chat people and use it just like I use my home theater PC for. I played a game on it, did a benchmark for Cyberpunk, which I think I'm going to steal that 9070 from Jess and give her the 9060 that's in this thing, by the way. And what else did I do? I also, it's able to see my NAS unit where all of my media is. And I was able to watch Stargate, the movie, through VLC Player, which you can also install. I put a printer and I printed something out. People were like, "Oh, but Linux is so difficult." This was not difficult. The most difficult part was getting it on here. It was very, very easy just to plug this in.
And what is that?
This is a USB drive. This has the operating system on it.
I thought I saw wiring.
The other hard part is getting your boot priority to see this before your hard drive, because shit boots so fast now.
Spam your buttons.
Yeah, pretty much as soon as you push the power button, you just got to start spamming.
Yeah. This is beta, by the way. This isn't even like the final version. They're like, "Hey guys, test this out and tell us what kind of problems that you find." The first problem that I found is that the audio kind of pops every once in a while. But I'm on a weird setup because I have this thing hooked up through my home theater unit, and then it's going to my TV and everything like that, right? So it's using like HDMI pass-through. I figured out what was causing that. I turned it off, and now everything's fine. I think that this thing isn't really all that far off, especially if they can get NVIDIA support with it. And this is actually what was making the entire industry root for Steam/Valve to fail, was because Microsoft has a lot to lose, even if they lose 5% of gaming market share. It's actually kind of a big deal if they lose market share and people have actual options. It's going to make other PCs cost less, which will make it less competitive for them. People are going to start talking nice about how there's no problems over here on certain things, but there are problems over on Windows, and it's going to make them look bad. They're going to have to actually do shit. This is what's got me excited, because I really hate Windows, and I wish that there was another alternative to it. And
fuck Windows. Fuck Microsoft.
This is about there. It's not that far off. I'm actually blown away with how easy all of that was. I was up and running watching a YouTube video in about 25 minutes last night.
Nice. Not bad.
Let's see. And what actually inspired me was now I don't know if you guys watch this guy. He's a good follow over on YouTube. His name is Jimmy Champagne, and he swears that's his real name. And he runs a channel called Deck Ready. Really cool dude. He knows his ins and outs of anything Steam Deck, and he's done his best to just cover the entire product line coming out.
So now that SteamOS is officially out, I had this Asus laptop laying around with an AMD CPU and GPU, so I figured why not try to install it. Took about 5 minutes, wiped the SSD, installed SteamOS. This is the first time I'm using it.
So this is the first thing that you see when it boots up is you start pushing a button to get past this. It tells you to log into Steam, and then it's like, go ahead and start downloading games. It's really easy. There might be like some configuration you have to do. For me, it didn't pick up my resolution correctly, probably because I'm passing through the AV unit. But if you guys have an old laptop, like Linux, unironically, it's really funny. It's like, you know, I'm on my last leg, and then you put Linux on it. It's like, let's fucking do this, you know?
yeah, absolutely.
So this is SteamOS running on Linux?
Well, SteamOS is on Linux, correct?
Oh,
Yeah, it basically runs over Manjaro or Arch Linux, which unfortunately
it's
is
Arch Linux.
Which is weird because that's the hardest one to use if you're not don't know it, but because SteamOS has such an awesome overlay, it's easy to use.
Yep. But they actually have a team of people, you know, working out all these problems. Like they're actually like developing, like it feels like they're kind of making Mac OS, because Mac OS is a good comparison, I think, because that runs on Linux also, but it's a catered experience. Right.
Well, it's like one of the main things with like different OSs is like your user interface just has to be very easy to understand, very easy to use for most people to use it. So as long as they get that down, they should be good.
Yeah, like I am deep into that. I'm not going to get too nerdy, but have you guys heard of Zorin OS?
I've heard of it.
That one is real easy to use. That is like, because you can pick an interface. Like I'm used to Mac, so it'll make it Mac-like. I love Windows, so I'm going to make it Windows-like. Or if you just like Linux, if you're like me, I like the Linux interface. And it's super easy to use. The software store is super easy to use. When you right-click, you know, your context menus are real easy to use. Like it's all just like people are afraid of it, and they shouldn't be, because like you said, you put it on, especially like an AMD-based computer, and it just screams. It is so much cleaner. You can tell. Well, it literally doesn't scream because it's using less resources. Your laptop will thank you for it, but if they would just get the freaking anti-cheat stuff to run on Linux, Windows would be toast.
And we talked about that, I think Monday or last Wednesday, I can't remember, but we talked about how Epic Game Store is actually hiring a few people to actually help develop a anti-cheat for the Unreal Engine games, which then will probably translate to that working on other platforms like Steam OS and stuff like that, because it'll be a working Linux one. And then it's going to embarrass the other anti-cheats, being like, oh, we're not available on every platform. Well, let's actually do some work and make it available on the other platform. It might actually help encourage this positive growth, which is pro-consumer.
Yeah, it would be cool.
And then we got Jimmy over here saying, watching Steam Machine videos test Forza Horizon 6, even though it's busted since launch on Linux. I noticed this too. Linus had it in his video, and I was like, man, this looks like a horrible experience. It turns out that's just the Linux experience overall for that one particular Microsoft game. And they know about the issue and said that they're going to fix it.
It's a Microsoft game. They don't give a fuck.
They're too busy counting all the money they got from that game, probably.
Yep.
Oh, of course.
And we'll jump off this topic real soon. Real soon, I swear. I know we're probably getting too far in the weeds here. SK Hynix is now removing college degree requirements for new hires. So this isn't what you think it is. This isn't them ramping up production, trying to get more workforce. What this is them trying to get rid of their current workforce. Because what's happened is that since they're not ramping up production, they have been making so much profits off of the teeny tiny bit with the supply and demand driving the price up, that the employees actually had a revolt and demanded more bonus pay. And what happened was they had to give them this pay, and it made each employee get like $300,000 in like bonus pay. It's insane.
Crap.
Yeah. And then that made
nuts.
Samsung employees revolt, and Samsung called their bluff and started ramping down production. That's why we saw those articles saying they're actually slowing down production of DDR5. They did that because you can't just shut off making wafers, you know, the memory through the process. You have to slowly like taper it down. And that was them signaling to the employees, no, we're not giving in to your demands. But in the end, they did give in to their demands, gave them a ridiculous bonus also. And what all this means to me is that I think that those prices are getting baked into the permanent memory prices now. And
That's what it sounds like.
It might cost more to make the shit now because of the labor. So what they're doing now with this headline I just showed from Pirate Nation is I think that they're just getting rid of all the OG people so that they can get new people in that not give them bonuses.
Seems that way, honestly.
Well, they can pay them less overall.
Yep.
That's
the problem. You know, they needed to learn an old saying, which is pigs get fat, pigs get fat, hogs get slaughtered.
Yeah.
Like you can take it, you know, get what you're worth, get your money, but don't get so greedy that you change what the company does. Because if you try to get too much, you've gotten yourself in a good position in the short term, but screwed you and everybody else in the long term. That's why you got to kind of say, okay, what's the balance? And they just said, screw it. And well, too bad.
So where I was going with all this is I apologize for showing up in everyone's feed yesterday on Twitter for me just yelling at people about hardware prices. I have this 1,000-foot view of it, and I feel like I've done more research than a lot of people. And I also work in that field, so it's already interesting to me. And I wake up every single morning and I refresh WCCF Tech. You know, I'm a nerd. I like hardware, and I have a certain outlook of where things are and where they're going. So, and I may not be right either, but I feel like things are trending in a very bad way right now. So let's get on to more fun things, which is owning nothing and being happy, right? GTA 6 locks 5 single-player stores behind $100 price tag. So
stores?
Yeah, you didn't know about this, Dagnall?
No, I've been working all day.
They have the game is going to be $79.99, or you can get their super duper deluxe cool guy edition $100 one, and that comes with let me scroll down to it. It allows you to use the different shops within the game. So the Ride Out Customs mod shop. This lets you edit your vehicles, customize them, make them faster, probably give different paint jobs. Sarah's Unisex Salon. So if you have the $79 version, it sounds like you can't get a haircut in the game unless you paid $20.
That's really stupid.
That's retarded.
The clothing store, the tattoo shop, the mod shop. So this kind of sounds to me like they are releasing the game in a $100 state, but they're purposely removing features so that they can say, look, it's not $100, it's $80.
Hey, you want
I saw that Jess posted in one of the group chats there that the game's only going to be digital.
Correct. Yeah, that was
at launch.
There's like a trifecta of things happening today when it comes to GTA.
Yeah, I'm not looking
pretty
forward to
crazy
this game at all.
Nope.
Yeah, with like the physical edition, I don't even know. I guess you get a case, but then on the inside, it's just a code. There's not even a disc.
They're still not a physical copy. Yeah.
So I was already telling people that I was just gonna wait for it to come out on PC, and you wouldn't believe how many people replied to me saying, "Nah, you're just gonna buy thing."
Yeah.
And it
what?
I'm not trying to be racist here, but every single one of them had a profile picture of a black guy with like 32 people following him.
That's because
And they were
a
using
majority of people that play Grand Theft Auto
Yeah.
are black.
They were using some sort of ebonics that I didn't understand and basically calling me an idiot.
Yep.
Yeah,
Black-
and
black
people got to
box, what?
understand. Like, I don't know why this keeps getting swept under the rug, because I hear everybody talking about it. This is single player only. They're not doing it GTA
No
Online with
multiplayer.
6.
Yep.
GTA Online is its
Well,
own separate
that's
lane. So it's
For
like you're,
now.
That'll come later.
no,
Yeah,
but
they-
no, GTA Online
all of
is
them
going
have
to
been at least
go.
a year after long.
It will take GTA 6 online. No, it'll be GTA Online, and then they'll move to Vice City. They'll just go there. It's a different lane of development. It's not
Yeah,
the same.
for
So when you
sure.
buy GTA 6, you're just getting the single player game. So
Yeah.
you're spending $80 to $100 on single player, while GTA Online doesn't get touched
Yeah.
at all. So
For sure.
I'll be passing on that for sure. I mean, I'm there's plenty of other games coming out this year that I'm far more interested on PC, with like Dawn of War 4 for Warhammer, and also Gears of War. I'm more excited for E-Day than I am for GTA 6.
I was until they put 12 minutes of tranny in my face in that presentation.
Yeah,
I agree.
but
I know that's like kind of breaking my leg, but if it affects the gameplay, blah, 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 I actually think that the gameplay might be affected with that one character in the game.
maybe the character will die and get killed off.
They
after
Never.
can't kill the
Never.
black
They'll
chick
never
that's
do
the
that.
war veteran,
Yep.
Nick.
Sure
That
they
worked
can.
in
The
the
one who's
No.
been to battle.
Nick, that works
Have
in the
you played a
80s.
Gears
It
of
doesn't
War
work
game?
anymore.
They killed the Hawaiian dude in like the the first
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, not a black chick. They will
Yeah.
not kill the black
especially not a butch one. I was about to say another word that
Right?
rhymed with
Yeah.
a mode of transportation as two
No,
wheels.
she
Either
is.
won't die or she'll have like the sickest death ever.
I'm telling you, she has plot armor because of her minority status.
If anything, if they do kill her, it will be in the final scene of the game, and she will go out as
Oh,
the
yep.
biggest badass in the game.
That's what
and
I'm
that's
saying.
why
But
she was
no,
Yeah,
never
it'll
in
be like
any
the
other
coolest
part.
death ever, or she.
They actually won't do that, Hayden, unless she like somehow comes back alive again, because they want to use that character for the next game.
Well,
All
but
right. Well,
since this
if
is
she's
a
not in horde
prequel-
mode, then I don't care.
Right, but the whole thing is we're at the okay. We turned up the boiling pot to hot, and all the frogs jumped out. Now they were like, okay, we got some frogs back in the pot. Let's turn it up slow because
Yes.
the most recent Lego Batman, they don't tip their hat to any of that stuff except for Black Gordon, Commissioner Gordon, which is stupid.
There's a lot of references in that game.
No, but at the end, apparently Catwoman is like the key to everything. Beardo played it, and he's just like, at the end, they did a bait and switch. They're starting to put all that shit later in the game and later in the movies, and that's the thing. It's just like, no, until I hear what's going on and stuff. I mean, as a streamer,
It's
I
not
might
the
not have that
forefront.
choice.
And
But it's just like, but I don't care because they're trying to get inch you closer to it. And
The
it's like, no,
entire
fuck
point
off.
is
Like,
normalizing it.
yeah,
They
Yeah.
Well,
want
I
to
don't
give you
care.
a little dusting so that the next time you see it, you go,
Mhm.
maybe it's not that bad. Because if they can get everybody to say that, then they can push a little harder, push a
Yeah.
little further, because
Yeah.
people don't care about the little bit that they put in.
Yeah, if
But
it wasn't
let's
for
use
the
that to
trans
segue back.
person, if it wasn't for the trans person, the black lady in the game wouldn't really bother me at all. Because I mean, you're gonna think of all the characters in Gears, like they're bad.
They put her in there intentionally, though. Like, we know that they did it intentionally.
She's a
Yeah.
butch black woman. She's a black woman with short hair. Like,
And she's
that's
what was her line?
unreal.
What was her line? Well, you let your balls drop, and I'm like, what? Man,
Something military people say to each other, though.
why don't you go get some pineapple spears and put some Kool-Aid in it?
I
Shut
don't
up.
have any problem with
Mo, do you have to get over to Leighton Gay?
Yeah, I can.
Sorry, straight and on time, I should say.
Straight on time. Last one for the year because
Oh, yeah.
because I'm still tired of it. So tired of the gayness. So, anyways, well, it's been a pleasure. Nick, grow your beard back. You
Yeah, I
look like a
agree.
Yeah,
child.
what the fuck did you do?
Well, the next time
I probably
around,
have more
Master Mondays
facial
will
hair
be
than you
back.
do
How
right
about
now.
that?
And I'm actually wearing a what
Whoa!
the hell's going on here?
Whoa!
I know that's why my
Put a
camera's
shirt
going.
on, Nagy. Jesus.
Ah,
Yeah, all right.
Dude, it's fucking hot.
What
in
is this
here,
backwards
man.
world?
Yeah.
It's what I'm saying.
All right, yeah, I'll jump over
Sorry,
there.
I
I'll
didn't-
see
I didn't
everybody
wanna-
over there.
I don't know.
And so-
Flex on
oh,
my,
oh, the gun show's
See you
later,
over
Mo.
here. Oh,
See you in a minute. Love.
Oh yeah, brother.
this show's
Later,
going
Mo.
off the rails. All right, see you guys.
Later, Mo.
Later.
Make sure you
See
send
ya.
them your memes. But so you guys were talking about that, thing in E-Day. I want to use that to segue back. So right now the game is listed as a single player game. They're not going to have GTA Online when this game comes out.
They haven't for the past couple of
Right.
games. It hasn't come out
Right.
for like. at
But
least
a lot of
year.
people that are into GTA Online right
People-
now don't know that.
People forget. They think
Yes.
that they're the same
Yeah.
game. They were sold the same
Well, the
game
game
7
out for,
times, and they
what,
bought it
10
when
years.
GTA Online was still out. So they think that
this,
it comes
this
with
game
it.
came out before most of the people that play it were even born.
Right.
So
Right.
So you're buying it for this single player experience with this person and this person, which they keep this person here, who they keep sidelining, it seems like, and probably this person too. But it's not going to be the same game as GTA 5 with like
not at all.
Trevor and the other two dudes.
No. But none
You know
of the
what I
games
mean?
have
No,
the
yeah.
same
No,
protagonists.
no,
But
they're never the same protagonist. What I'm saying is it's not going to hit the same way.
I
I
don't
mean,
know.
honestly,
I think there's
5
potential,
is the
honestly.
weakest one in my opinion. I mean, I know it's kind of a hot take, but
I love
for-
Trevor, dude. That methed up dude was hilarious to me.
Vice City's probably the best, but San Andreas. I mean, the stories and the story in 5 is
and this is the
It
thing
never
that I
played
was
5.
saying whenever
It's too, like-
everybody was talking about how everybody's gonna absolutely love GTA. It's like, well, I'm a single player games guy. I've played basically every GTA game, and I didn't play any online. Like I kind of fucked around with it a little bit, but that wasn't my focus. My focus is the single player story in the world. And I do think that this looks interesting. It looks like they are
does.
going, I'm interested in the relationship between the characters and kind of like what they're doing. Cause we saw that opening cutscene where he goes to like pick her up whenever she's getting out of jail. And then immediately they're like robbing something. Was that
Mhm.
before? Was that after? Like they are clearly life of crime people. And it does set up a story where the old guy's like, go get my fucking rent checks from all the
Yeah.
people that actually pay me. Like there's something there.
the
And I'm
story in 6
interested.
looks more interesting to me than the story in 5.
Really? Wow. To me, I'm
setting is
surprised how much
way
support there is for 6 when we haven't even had a gameplay trailer yet.
I know. That's
Right?
that's one of my
Because
things.
GTA
Like, I
is
wonder how
mostly about the
gameplay is.
world, and they've shown like a world trip.
Gameplay,
I know,
honestly,
but-
though, has been pretty similar since like GTA 3. Like it's all kind of been pretty consistently similar. So I
Yeah.
think we already
well.
kind of know what to expect.
I guess, but I mean, I don't know. That makes me
I mean,
less excited when you say it that
San
way.
Andreas had way more shit than 4 or
Well, I mean,
5.
you're talking, like random shit, sure, but it's still the over-the-shoulder
Customization.
camera. It's still third
yes.
person. It still moves the
That's
same
not-
way. It's the same for they made better driving mechanics and stuff. But I mean, yeah, the technology got better. The gameplay overall has been pretty much the same, though. I would
Mhm.
say.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, they got to hit it out of the park with the story if they want people to be really happy with a story-only game. I mean, I guess you have an open world just to fuck around with. Like you can go back to when you were like 14 and you're like, oh, let's see how many stars I can get.
Yeah.
But
We got to also remember that a lot of the people that made previous GTAs weren't involved in this, and that's a huge red flag.
I mean, their studio's bigger. They've probably had a lot of the OGs leave, and they've probably switched it up left and right. I mean, it's
Yeah.
who
Like,
knows?
A lot of our favorite studios are not the same people that we like Ubisoft. is one of them.
Now, this maybe someone can help me out. It seems like a little bit of a concern. Pre-ordering Grand Theft Auto 6 digitally gives you 1 month of GTA Plus, which is like $7 a month. It looks like $8, something like that. If you redeem it, ensure that you turn off any auto renewal. So
Just like any subscription service, they are setting you immediately on
Yeah.
auto renewal, so
I-
you don't have to worry about it.
do we know for
So you
sure
keep
that
paying.
they already have your credit card and are going to like auto renew if you put this in? I wonder.
Well,
We already know that?
theoretically, whenever you buy
must
it,
do.
you would be giving them your credit card number for the transaction, and they go ahead and give you a month free and go ahead and save it on file so that they can charge it again next month.
Yeah, but isn't that just a code given from the retailer for you to put in on Rockstar's website, right?
I think in some cases it is, but in cases like this where they're automatically signing you up for a subscription anyway, it's set up as at the very least an auto charge with a consistent code.
Yeah, I don't know. Some services, if you have like a free month, like you can put it in without having to put your credit card in.
Right.
But some you have to put it in, and the auto renew is on. You know.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, I gotta go over to the GCA. I'll see you guys there. Before I leave, Jeff did send some, like, whatever they call them. It was a high five.
Jewels.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see.
Oh,
I
yeah.
see.
It was a while ago.
I see a star from Wool.
Yeah, it would be nice if they incorporated that into StreamYard so you could see it through StreamYard.
Yeah.
have
Let's
all
see
my
here.
chats
Jeff
on.
up north sent a high five. High five for 100 jewels. Awesome. All right,
All right,
Naganal.
peace.
I'll see you over there.
See ya.
Let's see. What else was there regarding GTA? Oh, let's see. Yeah, here we go. So, two retailers that specialize in physical video games have announced they will not be selling Grand Theft Auto 6 when it launches because the boxed version will contain only a download code instead of a game disc. So they're like, fuck, we even doing here for if we're selling this box that got nothing in it?
Yep.
Maybe they should be asking themselves that same thing about Switch games, by the way.
Well, I think they actually don't sell some of the Switch games. I think they are sticking to we are only selling physical media.
Mm-hmm.
So, and you know what? Credit to them for saying physical media is important. We are only selling physical media, and that being what they're sticking by. Like I like that.
Well, okay, let's just break it down really quick. We have a lot of nostalgic memory when it comes to GTA.
Sure.
Correct? Like it's been around for so long that everyone grew up with one of them in mind.
Yeah.
I mean, I remember playing GTA 2, 3, probably 4 was most memorable from me. But they're playing off of people's nostalgia.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're not going to the store and getting an actual, physical disc, isn't that kind of breaking the immersion or the dream, if you will?
Well, honestly, I think that a lot of people have already kind of forgot what it's like to go to like a midnight release and to go pick it up, and that's
maybe they think that's going to happen again.
Well, I mean, it could still trigger the same thing in your brain though, where you just buy it, you pre-order it, you buy it, boom, you get a code, and yeah, that may not feel the same, but you still get the nostalgia from that you had of playing the actual game, And
well, yeah, playing it, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know, it feels like it just like crushes just a little bit of the nostalgia.
I don't think it crushes enough of it for most people to give a shit.
No, I'm not saying
I get it. I get what you're saying because I miss midnight releases, right? Like I worked at GameStop whenever the Elder Scrolls Skyrim released. I worked that midnight release. I had a fucking a life-size cardboard cutout of the Dovahkiin in my fucking apartment for years, right? Because I got to take that home.
Midnight releases. This game right here, Call of Duty Black Ops, the first one. I guess there's too much glare. Anyways, that was my favorite memory of going and picking up a game in the middle of the night.
Definitely have a lot of them, honestly. I mean, Halo 2 was amazing.
Yep. Halo 3 also.
Halo 3. Yeah, Halo 2, Halo 3. I mean, the Xbox 360 itself. Burning Crusade, Wrath of the Lich King. During my WoW days. God, what was another big one?
Well, I mean, remember, they told us that digital was going to be the way of the future because it would cut costs and those savings would be passed on to us. And then they threw that entire idea out the window, said, we're going to charge you the same amount, if not more, and all you're going to get is a download code. People have forgotten that. The whole point of digital and moving that direction was because they were saying they were going to cut costs and it would be cheaper for the consumer. And then they
Mhm.
just scrap that entire idea and nobody remembers it.
But a lot of people also throw all logic out the window when talking about GTA 6 because it's GTA 6, bro.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh my
Look,
god.
Okay.
I have somebody that I work with who has already taken off the entire release week to
Mhm.
play GTA 6.
Oh,
So
yeah.
And I
There's-
told him, I said,
there's
what are you
people
going to do if
talking
they
about
push
how-
it back again?
Yeah, there's
For a
people talking
single
about how they're
player game?
planning having children around it and stuff like that.
yeah, okay, I'm playing it when it comes out on PC, but I'm not going to be bothered to take my PS5 out of the fucking box to play it whenever it comes out.
Well, and that's the thing I don't understand. He is mainly a PC player, but he's gonna, I don't think he has a console, so he's gonna go buy a console just for GTA 6
Mhm.
and take the entire week off, which I think also happens to be the week of Thanksgiving, I believe. So it's like,
Oh, yeah.
Good luck.
what are you doing, dude? Like,
Do you guys not remember that story that we talked about a while ago? But it was I think it
one?
was in like Britain. This guy killed someone, and as he's getting arrested, realizing that he's going to go away for a long time, was complaining about how he's going to miss the release of GTA 6.
Yeah.
that was the only thing he could think about is I'm gonna miss
Yeah.
GTA 6. Yeah.
People
he's
are
like
mental over this game,
bonkers,
dude.
man.
Killed his ex-girlfriend or something like that. It was just
Yeah.
like, I fucked up. I'm gonna be in prison when GTA 6 comes out. It's like, what?
You'll learn something about GTA in the prison, that's for sure.
Oh man. Well, that's pretty much all I got. GTA 6, we'll probably hear more. Hopefully more good news than bad news.
Yeah, I'm sure people won't shut up about it regardless, and they'll tell us that it's all good.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'd like to see more trailers. I want to see a gameplay trailer. That way we can break it down and be like, oh, you know what? Maybe this game is worth it because we're getting all these extra features. Like, look at these new game mechanics. Look
Yeah,
at
we
the
haven't had one
fidelity.
yet, right?
You know, what's that?
I'm just gonna
We
call
haven't had an actual gameplay trailer yet.
We've
from
only
the-
had like leaked like alpha footage and stuff like that. So we
Yeah,
kind of
no-
have an idea, but it's not real. It's not the final product.
and I'm just
Yeah.
gonna call them shitbags for locking actual gameplay behind $100 price tag.
Yeah.
Like, fuck you. You're locking in-game stores for me. If I don't buy your $100, fuck you, Rockstar.
My question
Yeah,
is like there's two different upgrade shops in the game that are locked. One's an off-road one and one's the regular one. Are there any like customization shops you can still go to, or is it just those
Great
two and their
question.
specialty? You know, because I mean, customizing your car is kind of a big deal. At least it is for me. I'd rather customize my car than my haircut or tattoos or
But
clothing.
Yeah, I'm saying.
I mean, honestly, it doesn't really matter because if they're different upgrade shops, they're still forcing you to pay actual money to be able to make
It's-
upgrades in game. It's shitty.
It's
It's
a
just
stupid
shitty.
thing. Yeah, it really is. Oh no. Oh, never mind. Whew, that was my heart just sank. It says super is disabled, but those are my gun videos that I age gated. Anyways, I just had a mini heart attack thinking the channel got demonetized.
It's because we were talking shit on GTA 6.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
was like, oh no, Rockstar hurt us. And maybe it was a tranny talk. Anyways, we got to get over to the GCA. So let's go ahead and roll some outros. Hayden, when are you going to get that hot tub set up?
After Late and Gay with the GCA, that's what I'm going to be doing, setting up a hot tub and a pool so that maybe everybody in my house stops yelling at me about wanting to swim.
Nice.
Yeah. But I will see you guys over on Late and Gay. I'm going to go ahead and bounce out, hop over there, and see what's going on.
Nice. All right, I'll see you over there.
Catch you guys
Later,
later.
Hayden.
Kink Hunt. Yeah, we haven't had someone take a stab at what the GCA means in a while. See you on Gay Cucks Anonymous.
Totally right. He's definitely right.
Remember when Chrissy Mayer called it Gay Comics Anonymous? Nick, what are you going to be up to? Oh, happy birthday, by the way.
Thank you. Yes.
It was kind of funny. I rated you on Monday. I played video games for a couple hours on my channel and was able to raid you again.
That was a long night. That was definitely a long night, but it was fun though.
Nice.
I appreciate that. And yeah, thank you, man.
Yeah, no problem. Happy birthday.
Thank you. Thank you. It's still getting younger, you know. I'm trying to reverse age. And
That's
all
why
that
you
kind of-
shaved, right? To look younger.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I was like, guys, I'm not old. Come on now. Look at this young look I've got going on here.
Thank you, Nightsaber.
Wow.
Oh, look at this gay
Jesus.
boy.
Hoodie.
He doesn't even
Yeah,
have
still
to
at your
hop
grandma's?
in here, give us a piece of his mind.
Is he still in Florida?
I think so. No, actually, I think he finally found his way
leave?
home. Yeah.
Hmm.
They deported him to Michigan.
Yeah. Sorry, Hoodie. I could have.
Oh yeah, no, he is home. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. He's talking shit while he's on a live stream. Like he's on the GCA right now. And he's talking shit. Yeah, I see you watching us, Hoodie. Yeah.
Wow. Let's see. Tomorrow, gonna be doing a gaming stream. I mean, I've been loving Path of Exile 2 again.
A couple of my friends I've noticed have been launching that game more often. I'm like, damn, I think I missed out on this season or whatever. I kind of
No, not at all, man.
No?
It's,
Okay.
Yeah, it's this is probably the best state the game has ever been in, and I know
Really?
it's not
Okay.
like, officially like released or anything like that, but as someone who played it when it initially launched and dumped a lot of time into it, and did everything we possibly could, I was like, well, there's a lot that is left to be desired, especially an actual end game. And so now they actually gave us an end game, which is great. A lot
End game
more-
is what Diablo 4 is missing.
I mean, like,
there's nothing to do once you get max level.
And dude, like, there's a lot you can do now.
Yeah.
And like, it's not just like you can boom speed run to level 100. Like in Poe, when you hit like level 90 and above, it definitely starts to slow down a bit. And
as it should.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
But like but it's really cool and it's a lot more fun to play with co-op. Not that Diablo 4 isn't fun to play with co-op, but having like a party going in Poe, it just seems more enjoyable to me.
Yeah.
And
Diablo 4 is fun to play simply because it feels like there's people around you in the open world events and stuff. If that aspect of the game wasn't there, it wouldn't be fun at all.
I agree. I
Yeah.
agree. And I think because Poe has now different types of end games and like there's like way more bosses and like a lot more that you can just continue to explore is great. And they finally figured out more of like crafting and there's a lot more materials. Like at face value, it does seem like it's overwhelming, but like when you just start to learn a couple of like the basics about stuff, it starts to make a lot more sense. And that's the cool thing about like the freedom of like your builds is just whatever you want to create. So
I played a total of like 4 to 6 hours of Path of Exile 2 when they first came out, and I was like, I'll come back to it. So
yeah, I mean, I definitely would say like it's worth getting into the early release right now, because there's so much to do, and like I'm definitely like going to be continuously playing it as I go along. So dude, I'll be doing that tomorrow night. Still playing Destiny here and there though.
Yeah, I kind of got busy and haven't played it for a minute. We played a little bit of Crucible,
we gotta
but
set up like a raid or something like that.
Let's try and play a little bit on Saturday or something like that. Maybe I'll play it on streaming right after Erwin's stream.
Yeah,
we get the band together. I might be on Saturday night with Hypnotic. We'll see.
Yeah, okay.
SNH.
I mean,
might be on SNH.
Even if it's Saturday night or something like that, it doesn't matter to me really. But yeah, still loving Destiny while it's ongoing, and love seeing Marathon not do well.
Yeah,
but,
me too.
A lot of other Bungie talk too, but and then I think for Master Mondays we're covering Outlaw Josie Wales for its 50th anniversary. That is Friday. So if you like Clint Eastwood or that movie in particular, which is definitely one of the best cowboy westerns, we're covering that.
Sweet. Before we do Nerd Slaps outro, I just want to remind everybody we're doing a watch party this Thursday, and we're going to be watching the original Stargate movie. Was it 97?
Yeah.
97, wasn't it?
Yeah.
They're 94. No, 94 is Jurassic Park, isn't it? I don't know. I get the
93 is Jurassic Park. I think it is
93. Yeah.
94.
94?
Oh, it is? Oh. Oh, yeah. We're going to be watching that. Jess says that she wants to get into Stargate. And I'm like,
ooh,
damn, you couldn't have said anything hotter than that. But, Nerd Slap, where can people find you at?
Well, you can find me over on my channel, The Nerd Files. It's kind of my main channel for now. I also do Slapcast. It's a new show I just started over there.
It's a
Do
good
that
show too.
usually.
People need to go over there and check it out. It's a lot of fun.
It's real fun. It's
Yeah.
real fun. I've been posting some clips from the past episodes on my shorts. So if you
I
need a
noticed I was
little-
in one of those clips.
Yes, and
And
that one I think
went
was the
kinda
first one to
good.
hit. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that first was the first one to hit 1,000
Yeah.
views on it.
We were all
so-
saying how much we love and hate Destiny at the same time.
Yeah.
Nice.
So it's always a good time. So if you haven't, go check that out. And I am trying to get to 500. So if you could help out by clicking the subscribe button, it'd be much appreciated. And sometimes I game over on my gaming channel on Kick and YouTube, and just started the Blaze streaming side of it. So kind of still exploring that one as well. And
We're live right there, by the
yeah.
way. Yeah.
Yeah, I noticed we had, I think, like 4 or 5 the entire
Nice.
time. So
Okay.
shout out to the lurkers over there. But
That
yeah, this is
platform
always a
is
fun
so
time.
small that it feels like everybody's like on the ground floor and they're probably gonna like recommend you. So
Yeah,
people
and
might
that's
wanna check it
exactly
out.
what it is, because
Yeah.
it's weird. It's community based, not algorithm based. So you actually have a fair chance of being on like the front page of that. So
Where is this?
it's called Blaze Stream. I'll show you afterwards. It's
Yeah,
pretty
Blaze
interesting.
dot
Pretty new.
stream. It's not the same Blaze that like Ripa is a part of. It's
I was like, interesting.
yeah, it's like a
Oh, yeah.
it's like a Kick/Twitch alternative.
Right.
It's always a fun
Nice.
time, and yeah, we gotta play some Mecha Chameleon soon.
We
So.
do. You even gifted me the game. I haven't even played it yet. So
Oh, and Guilty as Sock. We had that idea. We gotta brainstorm.
yes, we have some really, really fun ideas with that game that we should probably have a meeting about and talk about. But
Yeah, we'll
we're
chat.
gonna be-
Maybe after GCA or something.
we're going to be putting some people on trial, and maybe we'll have some sort of audience interaction to go with it. That'd be a lot of fun.
It's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
Also, hoodie, you gay. I know you're watching, and it looks
Mhm.
like your water bottle is pink, so that makes you extra gay.
Mm.
So you're welcome.
He's got one of those pink Stanley cups he stood in line for at Target.
Any second now, I'm gonna see him look over at his
Yeah.
other screen, and he's gonna
That's
start
crazy.
laughing.
Yeah. Let's see here. We're gonna be over on Leighton Gate with the GCA. The raid is set up for it, and let's see. Send in your memes. I think you guys already
Yes.
have. I got a bunch of Discord messages I haven't
I just
checked
sent
yet.
mine in.
Uh-oh. You know, sometimes I'm just laughing my ass off and I have to mute as I'm setting all this up on stream. So you guys make this a lot of fun. I appreciate it. And thank you, Butterframed and Gold and King Hunt for the memberships and the super chats. Dude, you guys are
Anything
awesome.
over on Kick? I noticed it hasn't been like coming through with like Kick stuff.
Sometimes it just doesn't come through. Let's see here. I'm going to go to the creator dashboard. Nope. Last thing that happened was the gaming Ronin. It looks like I missed that. Rated me 1 day ago, probably when I was game streaming.
Yep.
Thank you, dude. Appreciate it.
Hell yeah.
Let's see, not enough people over there to do a raid. So, all right, we're gonna just hard end with no lube over to the GCA, or sorry, the straight.